When you lose a loved one due to someone else's carelessness or negligence, it can be heartbreaking and leave your entire family feeling lost or confused. This brings up the question about the types of claims that can be brought on behalf of your loved one. When a person dies due to negligence of any kind, whether it's an auto, motorcycle accident, slip and fall, there are generally two basic ways that the family can bring an action against the party responsible for the death. These are either a wrongful death claim or a survival action. The differences are very important. Today I'm going to explain the wrongful death claim. A wrongful death claim is brought by the personal representative of the estate of the person who died. You might say a wrongful death claim belongs to the living, those who survive. It's their losses. It's the loved one's losses. In other words, the claim is about the loss to the survivors. The potential recovery changes if it is an adult with no dependents or if a child passes away. But in all claims, the state has the right to collect reasonable medical and hospital expenses, funeral expenses, and burial expenses. Lost earnings of the decedent is also an element of damages in wrongful death claims. Now let's talk about the situation when the decedent leaves a surviving spouse or dependent children. If this is the situation, the spouse or dependents are entitled to non-economic damages, the loss of love, companionship, affection, parental guidance. If the decedent was an adult with no dependents, a surviving parent is able to collect non-economic damages up to $300,000 if he or she can prove that they had an ongoing and substantial relationship with their adult child who passed away. Under this provision of the Wrongful Death Act, an attorney's fees can be paid for the estate having to prosecute the claim. If the decedent is a child that leaves their parents, first we need to define the child under the law. A child is an unmarried person without dependents who is 20 years or less, or 23 years or less if they're in school. The damages that are awarded under these circumstances include the loss of the child's services, loss of the child's love and companionship, health care expenses, funeral and burial expenses, uninsured debts of the child that a parent is responsible for, the administration of the child's estate, including reasonable attorney's fees. Damages are also limited depending upon the age of the child and the age of the parents. One of the keys to keep in mind is that it's the personal representative who brings the claim, and any money that is recovered will be divided among the surviving loved ones according to the degree of relationship and dependency on the decedent. If you have any questions about an Indiana wrongful death claim, you can always give me a call. I am Guy DiMartino, meeting you at the intersection of law and medicine. Have a great day.